now she has taken it back. Mississippi ranks last in education, in health. Mississippi is consistently at the bottom of the country in the things that matter. Where they seem to lead the country is leaders who feel this way. Now, I could personally care less about how somebody feels. I could personally care less about their personal ideology. I could personally care. But Mississippi is suffering for this. Mississippi is last because it elects leaders who feel like that, who elect leaders who feel like this is the important thing. Now, when an elected official or someone asking for your vote says something like this, it speaks to who the people she's talking to. It speaks to what they believe and what they'll accept. Mississippi is dead last, except almost everything in ignorance like this. If you want to move that state forward, you have to stop doing the same things with people who say the same things and have the same ideas, the same ways of being. Mississippi is where it is because of the people it consistently chooses to lead. Now, people will make much. Well, they'll say, well, look at the inner cities and how one party has failed black people in the inner cities. Look at the entire southeastern region of the United States of America, which is a solid block of poverty. I'll explain Baltimore and Oakland to you when you explain everywhere from West Virginia all the way to Oklahoma. It's a solid block of poverty. And you will find many, many elected officials who say things like this, who espouse these kinds of things, and do all of that satisfies the hateful notion of you, but nothing else. Doesn't do anything for your children in education, doesn't do anything for you health-wise. If you want to make a choice, you have to pick leaders that are moving forward. I've said this before. The country right now is comprised of two different kinds of people, the Jetsons and the Flintstones. And the Flintstones have too much to say about the future of this country. Somebody who thinks this way says less about her than the audience she's speaking to. You want a hateful, ignorant person in charge? Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll stay exactly where you're at. You have a choice to make things different. All this woman has to do is say hateful things to you, and you're satisfied. There's a reason Mississippi is where it is educationally and health-wise. There's a reason why you rank last all the time, because you pick people like that. How could this person who espouses this kind of rhetoric be anywhere in elected office? Anywhere, except for Mississippi. Now, Mike Espy, you're going to have a choice. December 8th, you can decide to stay where you are or to move forward. Stay where you are in the antiquated notion of I'm better because I was born this way and he's worse because he was born that way. You have to pick leaders who are going to move you forward. Otherwise, there's no point in there's no point in getting rid of Confederate statues, because you already have that same mentality embodied in your current elected leaders. You don't have to keep a statue. You have Cindy Hyde-Smith. She espouses the same thing. It's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.